Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna make a little different video here. We're gonna go through one of my games here, and this particular match is for those who play Norse and want to learn a bit about how and what to do against an Egyptian player. So let's go here to this. Um, we go to this one of these games here. I think it's this one. Yeah. So this guy is a 2200 plus ISIS player. I always play with him in the rated games. You'll see here that the spawn was pretty uneven here. Look at my hunt here. Didn't find it at the beginning, whereas his hunt, he quickly spotted it. So he had a better start, and I had to make another Ulfsark. For those who are watching this, please don't pay a lot of attention on this start, because after I make my second Ulfsark, I don't really have a standard start, because you never know what are the conditions here. So my advice is keep in mind the amount of resources you need. Keep in mind that you want to aim to finish with 3 or 4 dwarves, and keep in mind about the resources you need here. I should have collected 2 more food here before I walked into my to my hunt here, but it was okay. It didn't make a lot of difference. So you see here that I stayed for a couple of seconds here, and then I delivered with this guy here. Uh, and then I made it my build, but I lost a couple seconds here. That in the end it makes a difference. So 1 for 2 of Sorks. This is a pretty good start because you get lots of those guys here, and you want to collect most of them. I'm gonna advance a little bit here because this start here is not it's nothing standard. So just keep in mind that you need 120 wood for the house and for the temple. So I'm gonna advance a little bit here because there's not a lot happening here. It's just those goats here and this guy that I had to fight here. It was good that I had 2 Ulfsarks. Sent this guy here to kill him, but in the end, it was pretty lucky because he escaped with like 1 HP or something. Okay, good start for me. Even though I delayed a bit my hunt here, got 15 goats. Got a good start, kind of. Gonna up with 5. Oops. Gonna up with 5 minutes. Then I found his hunt here. It was a bit laggy, the game, so it was not pretty good for my macro here. Okay, so lost my first Ulfsark. Made another one in the end before clicking. This is why I went 5 minutes. But then I was able to make my base here, push the ISIS from the food. This is something you want to do against ISIS, especially. Against Raw, it's good as well. Against Set, you can't really do a lot because it has the hunt on its base. But you want to push the ISIS here. So I was able to push it. Yeah, I went back to the base, killed the Sphinx. Made 1 Ulfsark. Didn't need to make this one. Once I saw this, I should have canceled this. But anyways, delayed a bit my my heroic age. And this is the key thing here I want you guys to know. This is if you're not paying attention to the video up until now, just pay attention to this part. Walls save you against Egyptians. Let me just show you this part here before. I burned this here just because I got the information with the Valkyrie here that he was going to spam military and classical age. So it was a good opportunity to open his base and also to delay a bit his military production. So my military was just making walls and make sure every time, you know, I produced lots of Volksarks here for no reason. And then I just put those guys here to make walls. I made those some walls here as well on this side to protect my food. But this is what you want to do. You want to make the walls and make them as fast as you can, because it's gonna save your life against the Egyptian push. A quick analysis here, looking at the map, you guys can see that there are 2 gold mines here. 2 gold mines here. The most natural path for the guys coming here to this one, not all the way to this one. He would just come here to here. So I walled this part here, walled his path. It's the most natural thing to do. He was lucky that I had to spend lots of resources here on this wall. But you see, the guy is way in front of me and the resources. His macro is pretty good. He just clicked here. So at this point here, my only advantage here, and please don't do this, don't do what I did, just keep checking on your ox cart from time to time. My only advantage here is that I was hunting and he was not. And probably those goats as well. But yeah, I think I've clicked, no, I haven't clicked the Aurora Cage yet. He's going to the Aurora Cage way before me. And you see that this is a key part of the game where this wall here has saved my life. So why has it saved my life? Because I see his army composition. He's making those bald guys here, and I need to make the counter. So I immediately clicked to make one of those guys. And once I clicked Scotty, I had to change here my composition. So I sent those guys here to the wood. They were all collecting the berries. But then, you know, I put 15 here in wood because I need to make a hill fort as soon as I can. And then he did the right thing here. He just brought his army. He brought his pharaoh here and his villagers. And he tried to put Migdal between those 2 gold mines here, which is the most logical choice here. Yeah, so I tried to wall here to avoid him pushing from this side. But luckily he came from this side here. One curiosity about the Egyptians is that these guys, they take forever to destroy buildings. So at this point here, I had enough barracks, had resources to go with a hill fort. I think I'll make it here first. So I have like kind of a safe place here. While he destroys my armory, I don't care. So I put this hill fort up and started making units. Started making Jarls because I need some tanks here in the front of my in battle. And this is the part. This is the key part of the game here. I saw his villagers here, and look what I did. I frosted these guys. He came out with his villagers, and lots of villagers here as well. I was so lucky with this play here. And then he didn't make the wisest choice here, using 2 god powers against their counter units. If you play Egyptian, don't do this. It was a waste of god power. In the end, I frosted him here. It was good because look at his... it was more for the gold rather than for his military. Although my aim was to go for the Migdal at some point. So it was a pretty good trade-off. My god power against 2 of his god powers. So it was good. It was in a good spot at this point. And only now he got with his villagers here to get to the gold. So now he has a replacement. I have another hill fort. And the game is starting to look good for me. I started making more of those big guys here. Let me just put the fog here. And then the key part of the game was this one. He went to attack me, and he did a pretty good damage here because those guys, they destroy my infantry. But the good part was I had these tanks here. Look at this guy here. Look at the difference that this guy made. they were all busy just attacking him while my axemen were just destroying them. So those giants here, they saved my life, the Jarl as well. And at this point, I just aimed for these guys here because I wanted my first giant to be alive. Uh, yeah, and then this is just mostly mostly no finding the right units to attack. My giant saved my life as well against his siege. Um, and then at this point, he sees that his population is way below mine. I'm housed, by the way. And once he sees that he has only a pharaoh here that was about to die here because of this bug, he had no chance. Those guys here plus my siege, they will destroy those. So yeah, he decided to resign here because yeah, I was aiming for his pharaoh at some point. So those guys, they were dead. This guy will destroy here. Those giants will destroy the Migdol, and then he would be out of gold. So it was a pretty standard game against ISIS. It's risky, this this forward base, but if you feel like it's worth it, like the way I was making here, just to push him out of the hand, just make it. Don't think twice. And this is the basics that you want to do against an Egyptian. Uh, I decided to make this video because it's really hard to find specific matches. So yeah, if you like this format and you watched until now, please click the like button, subscribe, click on the little bell here to receive notifications. And if possible, please comment in the comment box what kind of videos would you want to see. If you want to keep seeing the extended edition videos, which is the platform that I play the most. If you want to see recorded games of top players, or if you want to see, if you like the way this video was made, just let me know if you have any ideas. I'd like to hear from you guys. And if it was useful, please just leave your like and leave a comment just saying, okay, it was useful for me, because it helps a lot my work here. Okay, thank you so much, guys, and I see you at the next video.